Hey y'all, hey, Amanda here. I have empties for April and May. There is a lot of stuff in here, so let's get cracking. Actually, before I get started, I am curious, if you watch these videos, would you prefer them broken down into smaller segments in more of like a TikTok, Reels, shorts kind of format, or do you still like watching a long video? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to know your opinion. But anyway, let's get started. I used up a couple of Lush items. One of them was super blue, and the other one was a snowman that fuzzed out into a rainbow. Really cool. Really enjoyed both of them. They both smelled amazing. I don't know the exact names, but these were lovely and fun. And now I have blue dust all over my desk. Next up, I finished up the Overtone Pastel Pink Coloring Conditioner. I only ever really used this as kind of like, doesn't want to focus, as kind of like an extra added oomph something, because you know I have pink hair most of the time, so this is sort of just a boost. And I don't think this actually does all that much for me personally. I don't get a lot out of it. You're supposed to apply it to dry hair. Well, it says to wet or dry, but the last one I had just said dry. And either way, I feel like I have to use the entire container to get through my hair. It just doesn't spread well. There's like Austin's rogue hairs on it. So I don't think I'm going to be repurchasing this. I just don't think it works as well as the pink additive for shampoo that I have. Next we have an Old Faithful. We have a lot of Old Faithful or Holy Grails in this empties. This is the Shikai Moisturizing Shower Gel in Yuzu. And this is the one we constantly repurchase. I like all the scents. Austin really likes the Yuzu. He liked the pomegranate. Can't find the pomegranate anymore. So keep repurchasing the Yuzu. And we both really like this shower wash. So gonna keep buying that. Another one you'll have seen a million times. This is the Hello Peace Out Plaque Natural Mint mouthwash, and this is the one I buy over and over and over again because I just like it and it doesn't irritate my mouth. Going hand in hand with that, I have the Hello Anti-Plaque and Whitening Fluoride-Free Toothpaste, and this is the one I also buy over and over again. I buy both of these in like multi-packs online because I really like it, and I like that it doesn't have fluoride. And other than the packaging making it hard to get the very last the product out, I think this is a great product. Another item I buy over and over again, this is the Bausch & Lomb Bio True Multi-Purpose Solution. A lot of contact solutions leave my eyes irritated, and this one doesn't, so this is the one I stick with. I don't know if I'd call this an Old Faithful, that this is something I've gone through a few of recently because I just really like the smell. And this is the Lush Rose Jam Shower Gel. I have another one in the shower right now. I don't know if I'm gonna repurchase immediately after finishing that one up, just because Lush stuff can be a little pricey, but I do really like this. And next time I make it to the mall, I probably will get more. I just don't go to the mall very often. Another Old Faithful. This is my favorite body lotion. This is the Necessaire, the body lotion. I get the big pump tub, and then I even cut that open and get whatever is remaining at the bottom. There's usually a good amount of product still at the bottom, just given the nature of the product and how the packaging is designed. But it's fragrance free, and I mean, it's got 2.5% niacinamide, 5 peptides, vitamin A, C, E, omega-6, omega-9. Like, it's just a solid body lotion, just for regular, normal consistency body lotion. This is my go-to. Love this stuff. I think we're just gonna keep pumping through the Old Faithfuls because this is my favorite face moisturizing SPF. This is the Paula's Choice Resist Normal and Dry Skin Restoring Moisturizer Broad Spectrum SPF. I love this. I cut these open too. I've got a little spatula I put in there to get it all out, and I will continue to repurchase this. I already have multiple backups of this. I've opened a new one. This is my favorite SPF moisturizer, and it's what I'm going to be sticking with for the foreseeable future. Another product and brand really I love is Verb, and this is the Curl Conditioner. I actually find most of Verb's shampoo and conditioners are really good, and my hair responds to them really well. So I just kind of jump between whichever ones are on sale, and sometimes I have the purple one if I'm blonde. Love this stuff. Will be repurchasing in the future. This is the toner I like to take with me when I'm traveling. I find when you're traveling, these little containers are nice, and the spritzing style is nice. So this is the Tower 28 SOS Daily Rescue Facial Spray. Not explicitly called a toner, but I use it as a toner. And you will see a few other travel size items in this empty, specifically because I went through my travel size stuff and I've been trying to use up some things that have maybe been sitting open in there for a while just so they don't go bad. Even though they're travel size, I can always buy more travel size stuff. The last kind of Old Faithful item, although I don't know that I'd call this Old Faithful, I don't know that I've been using this long enough for it to be in that category, but this is the deodorant I have been using the most recently. It's the Lumi Whole Body Deodorant in the Clean Tangerine. That's my favorite scent, and I do not get the one that's like the antiperspirant with the aluminum or whatever. That one is a pain in the butt to clean off of your pits. It's so annoying. It leaves a thick film and I hate it. So I stick with this one and it does the job, especially now that I get Botox in my armpits for my hyperhidrosis. I find this really does the job. Now everything else is sort of just like one-off stuff. I use this Real Beauty Hydration Refresh and Moisturize Facial Sheet Mask. I think this is one my friend Anne sent me for the holidays, and this was really nice and it was very moisturizing. And then I also use these I don't know how to say that word, 24 karat gold eye masks, and you know, these do what they're supposed to do. They depuffed my eyes on a day when I was looking a little crazy in the morning, so these were fun. This was a freebie from Paula's Choice. This is the SPF 55% Vitamin C Sheer Moisturizer. This had an interesting smell to it. Like, I know they don't add fragrance to any of their products. It was just a fascinating smell. And this was a perfectly fine moisturizer. I don't know if this is one of their vegan cruelty-free items. Well, I think the company's cruelty-free. But I don't know if this is one of their vegan items. I didn't look it up since it was a freebie and I didn't actually spend my money on it. But if it were, I'd consider getting it again because it was a good product. This is the beloved Juniper and Bergamot hand lotion. Found this, I think, in some of my mother-in-law's stuff, and it was, I know this is something that we gave her in her stocking, so I just finished this up, and it's sad. It's sad going through some of the stuff that was hers, but I did finish this lotion. Now, 3 items I didn't finish, but have just kind of gone off. I have the Too Faced Melted Liquefied Longwear Lipstick in Melted Peony. I think this was a freebie from something. I don't remember what though, but it smells a little funky now. These have so much product in them. I find them very hard to get through before they go bad because of that sponge applicator, but this was a lovely color. And then from Lush, the Catastrophe Cosmetic Fresh Face Mask. This just hardened before I got through all of it. And then the next item, I think this is from Habit Cosmetics, the Hollywood Babylon Nourishing Cream Highlighter. This just smells funny now. I barely used it. It's still soft to the touch. It still applies fairly nicely, but it smells very weird. So I'm just going to toss that. I have 3 fragrances I finished. This is the Penrose Secret Genius, and this is kind of like a vanilla-y scent, and it's really, really nice. I'm on the fence with whether or not I'm going to repurchase this. I haven't decided yet. Then we have from Ellis Brooklyn Queen's Caramel, which I've already repurchased in a large size. I love this scent. And we also have the Pacifica Tahitian Gardenia, which is really beautiful. It's so beautiful, but I just don't think this is me, if that makes sense. I would love to smell this over and over again, but I don't know that it makes sense paired with me as a person. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it smells gorgeous. I feel like I've been talking forever. Next, I have the Province Apothecary Moisturizing Oil Cleanser and Makeup Remover, and this did remove makeup well, but I don't like that it leaves like a film on your face. I feel like you have to wash 3 times just to get this off. So I wouldn't repurchase that. Another oil, I finished the J&L Naturals Strength Hair Serum, Orange and Clove. This is just like a hair oil and it's fine. I don't know that I have a favorite hair oil. They're all kind of the same to me. I don't know. I finished a sample of this Paula's Choice Pro Collagen Peptide Plump Moisturizer. I don't know where this came from. Maybe Sephora? I don't know. This was fine. I don't even remember this. It was okay, I guess. Didn't do anything bad. I finished the Medusa's Makeup Witchy Liner, and so this one had a point on one end and a like wing on the other, a wing stamp, and I can't manage to figure these wing stamps out. They always end up in different places on my eyes. I can't get it right. When they work, they look great, and when they don't, I look crazy and have to like get out some makeup remover and try all over again. But as far as a liner, this was really nice. Last two items, finally, two travel size items from Drunk Elephant. So it is the Lala Retro Whipped Cream, I don't know, this is the moisturizer. This is a nice nighttime moisturizer. I like their moisturizers that are a little thick. I think this is the one I'm currently using actually as my nighttime moisturizer. And then the TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum, and this is nice. I don't notice a lot of like change in my skin when I use this, but it's perfectly fine. And that's everything. I can't believe I was talking for forever. My Empties videos always feel so short, but this one I feel like is going to be a little bit longer. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and if you did, you can give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, you can leave them down below. If you'd like to stick around for a while, hit the subscribe button. Let me know your thoughts about whether you like the longer videos or if you'd prefer these maybe done by category in shorts. And I think that's it. I'll talk to you all later. Bye!